Comes to saving for Christmas, the time is now. Believe it or not, you may have heard of Christmas in July when families use the 25th of this month to focus on money management so that December doesn't break the bank. Sandra, you're with Cornerstone Community Federal Credit Union to give us some tips.
That's right. I'm here with Stephen Dedeen from Cornerstone Community Federal Credit Union. And I was saying earlier that these mugs are like making my heart race. I mean, I can't even believe that we're talking about Christmas now, but we have to kind of look ahead, right?
Look ahead. It's 6 months away, less than 6 months away. And, you turn on the TV and you go to Lifetime, and what's on?
Christmas in July.
Movies.
Yeah, here we go.
Right?
That's it. There's no avoiding it,
That's right. You go down the road in the vacant stores. They got the Spirit Halloween stores. Halloween's going to be right around the corner, Thanksgiving, and next thing you know, you're trying to figure out, how am I going to have enough money to buy Christmas gifts?
So what should we be thinking about now?
So you want to think about budgeting first,
okay,
right? Who are you going to buy for? How much are you going to spend on that individual? What's your budget? Create a list. If you don't have a list, we all go to Costco, right? And what happens? If we don't have a list, we just buy whatever.
Buy,
right?
right? And then you blow your budget.
That's right. That's right. So have a list. Know what you're going to spend, and then start putting money away, right? Open up a holiday or a Christmas club account. Usually what happens is you can have an automatic deduction from your checking or your savings account, go in there. It's locked down, so you can't take money out until usually October 15th. Right? So it's a great way to save money without spending it. Take that money out in October, buy your Christmas gifts then.
So when you say it's locked down until the middle of October, what should folks think about when they walk into their bank? What are they asking for? They're
saying, do you have a Christmas account,
okay,
right? Most banks and credit unions are going to have some type of holiday account. You can put your money in. You can set it up, for a periodic distribution from your checking or savings account. And then, putting $50, away a month now, think what you're going to have in October, $200 to spend on Christmas. So something you can have some extra savings for.
So what do you advise folks to do? Kind of maybe work backwards. You start with your list and, inevitably, right, as the months wear on, that list gets bigger and bigger. You start adding more and more people, coworkers, neighbors, the mail carrier, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so, start backwards, find out who you want to buy for. Maybe you have kids in school and you want to buy for their daycare teacher, right? Or their regular teacher, your coworkers, your bosses. Start backwards, create that budget. But start looking now, right? We always think that buying around Christmas or on Black Friday is the best time to buy. Not necessarily, right? The prices could be higher. So look for the deals now. Buy things that are going on clearance, right? Summer, unfortunately, is going to be over in a couple months. When kids go back to school, you're going to get a lot of items on sale, a lot of clearance items.
And what's also your best advice for actually sticking to a budget? Because it's one thing to have good intentions, right? And say, okay, I'm gonna earmark this much for this person. And then inevitably, you start to buy more and more, right?
Yeah, you do. One of the things you can do is, try not to use the credit card, right? When you have that credit card, you're going to spend money that you don't have. Spend the money that's in your checking account. Spend the money that's in that holiday savers account, and not the money you don't have. So try to stick with, spending cash that you have as opposed to cash you don't have.
All right. Well, you know what? You've got us thinking already, whether we want to or not, right?
Absolutely.